I think when we talk about a family business, quite often people say, I don't know how you do it. I can never work with my mom or dad, or I could never work with my brother or sister, and I love them. And it is a good point, and it's not always easy. That is the truth. We have a unique fabric within our family in that we forgive each other easily. We say things just like anybody does. We have our moments, but we don't hang on to things. We tend to let go. And that is how we're able to last as a family in business. In addition to that, we all have different techniques and different skill sets. Harry brings a very creative process. His background is in creativity and writing. And so when he sees things, he tends to see things through a creative spectrum. And he's not inhibited by his ideas with engineering or math or science. He believes that everything is possible. So he looks for the end in mind and then tries to find people to help him kind of work it backwards until you find the solution. So Harry brings very creative ideas where he takes the box, he takes the lid off the box. Anything is possible. And I really mean anything. I tend to be more on the operations, logistics side. So my background had been at Federal Express. And so I tend to incorporate the ideas into operation and production. How do we take great products and recipes and ideas and make a business out of that? And I can bring in a mechanical side and help us solve things, how to make things work. Part of mine brings a real practical side. As the youngest brother, he kind of gives Harry and I a lot of room to be ourselves. He tends to bring it together. He's more patient and very observant, brings a lot of practical experience working the bar. He has always kind of worked front of the house. He's always been in that element in our business. So he understands the customer expectation and the customer experience. And so it's a very practical way of looking at things. So the three of us are able to coexist because we don't step all over each other's feet, because we do something different. So that's a very, very helpful element in the family business. And then mom and dad are still working here. Dad has a background as a CPA, tremendous skill set in managing finances, managing a business, getting you through the tough times. People that can really, really squeeze a budget, get you through those tough times. Mom's here because mom brings a lot of personality to the business. She brings her touch to the business. Our customers love her. She's very personable. She's exuding that family atmosphere through our customer base. So as a family, the five of us operate very independently in our own talents and skills, and over the years have learned how to come back together as a group and combine all that without stepping all over each other. It is unusual. It's something we don't think about much. It's almost like second nature. It is significant, and it's why we've lasted this long. So it kind of gives you an idea of who all of us are. And now we have a new generation. So I've got my daughters and my nephews working here. They're bringing a much younger perspective to the total equation. They're learning, like all young people learn, how to deal with the public and what that's all about, and how to always have good days. You can never have a bad day in retail. You got to be able to deal with everything. The business continues to grow, and it's growing into a new generation. So there's literally 3 generations in the business now, which is pretty amazing. If you last long enough, you see everything kind of come full circle. So that's sort of like who we are and our backgrounds and how we function as a family in a business.